X13 and a lot of outside pressure here for Party Astronauts. I'm Boggs, joined by Laz and John. She's already through lockers. There's a player above him in heaven, but that guy's dropped down to side. Pone alone in the meantime adds a double on the P250. Ben's picked up another on the Maxwell. Ace side is open for business, and the Party Astronauts are going to get that bomb down and hold for the post.
Oh, man. I don't even know how they already got into the site. They've already pushed on through, so now it's just Garfield and Lemons by themselves. A 2-on-5, this is such an unfortunate situation to be in. They don't even have a kid either, Boggs. So now they just have to frag out. They have to see what, who they can take down. And it's already looking like Party Astronauts. They've been able to get the reveal. Lemons found the tree. They're going to come chop it down, and it will be taken down. And Garfield by himself. Party Astronauts now have walked away with a pistol, redeeming themselves from the first map in Inferno.
Yes, they are. Well, X13 have a very strong pistol record on Inferno. Prior to this game, they won about 83% of their pistol rounds. So, solid pistol team on Inferno. Those nuke metrics, though, down to 16.7%, Laz. So, a little bit of a difference between those two numbers. Just a tad.
Yeah, just a tad. And, man, and this is the tough thing, right? X13 really banking on that Inferno map where they can take it. So now we're in Party Astronaut territory. You can see John G. He's still roaming around free. And they will prevail. X13, Maxwell tries to be a little cheeky. He's not able to. Can Halo get the kill? He will not. Oh, man, it's an XM that's going to get the job done. I love it.
I know.
Good money booster, too.
Now, I didn't see if Cynic bought that or picked it up from somebody. And that's my question, because I know X13 forced. Now, was that a buy from Cynic, or did he pick that up off a dead body?
I think he bought it. I mean, just given the money he's at, so... And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look at it, man. He uses, every gun that we despise of. I mean, the XM's the only one that I'm like, yeah, let's
I love the XM. But
the XM's
why would you buy it on T-side?
Well, that's the thing.
Unless you're going for a vent drop, in which case, why wouldn't you buy the sawed-off?
That's true.
But, well, Party Astronauts starting this map off as you might expect from them. A solid 2-0 start, and nade stack from X13. We do know how dangerous they are with the nade stack, so they're going to go outside, too, where a couple of Party Astronauts players will wait, but it's a mow-down for Ben. Pone alone will get the next two, and Lemons is the last one on the tree. Don't think he's going to be able to get anything done here, though. 5-7 in hand, and half of his head is gone from his shoulders. 46 HP. Cynic runs him over with the XM. And a 3-0 start. Kick things off here on Nuke for Party Astronauts.
Yeah, and the money's just building up too, right? Like Party Astronauts, they barely have lost anybody. I think Ben was the one person last round, but there's been 2 casualties. You can see it's just DJ and Ben by themselves. So this is a good situation for Party Astronauts, but if you're X13, you're starting to shake in those boots a little bit. But they do have the op, they do have the M4s ready to go, and they're ready to play ball. So we'll have to see what they can do a little bit differently. And Party Astronauts already putting a lot of pressure into Squeaky. And actually, they've been able to sneak on through, and that smoke actually blocks the vision of Maxwell. He was trying to see what he could find, but look at this. Look at this, Boggs. The fact that they're already in the site with 1:33 on the clock. That is insane.
No breaks for Party Astronauts. And, well, technically, rocket ships, spaceships don't have brakes. But I guess I could say there's no reverse thrusters for the Party Astronauts. They just only go forward and build off of that forward momentum. They continue to barrel forward faster and faster. Looks to be keeping all 5 alive unless they hunt, which would not be a bad idea whatsoever. Maybe they can take another gun out of the hands of X13, who are going to try and save 3, including an op in the hands of Maxwell, who's all the way far back, tucked away. But as it stands, Party Astronauts have to be happy with their 4-0 start. Things are definitely going according to the mission parameters. And now the question is, are they going to go fast again this next round, or are they going to slow it down? I have a feeling they're going to go fast again.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, we saw that was Party Astronauts in the game plan, right? I mean, they were putting a lot of pressure in before, and then eventually when it started to crack, they changed up the game plan. So for them, I mean, they're feeling good. This is a good start already. It's a decent save from X13, so they will work around that with a purchase. But I mean, yeah, they're putting all the pressure. Again, look at this. DJ now close on through. Garfield doing some pretty good damage, and actually the utility works out very well. And actually 2 pickups now for X13. The bomb is dropped. I don't think they've seen it yet. I think the vision's still being blocked a little bit, but Garfield, he's getting a little adventurous. He wants to see what he can find. But DJ might be able to get something in the backstab.
That's what they're going to have to rely on. Ponalone rather, is trying to clear his way out of Squeaky. He'll get a nade towards his heels, but he'll still make his way out. This pincer between Ponalone and DJ, if it does come to fruition, can definitely yield some good results. And actually, Ramp's been completely abandoned. All of X13 are grouping up towards the A site. Janji on top of Silo has to be wondering what in the world to do, because he can't really make much noise. It's going to come down to his teammates and Ponalone and DJ to really make a play here. They're going through F-Hall up towards Hell. And if they drop into Heaven, they can definitely get... Wait, Janji didn't get spotted there with a player in Garage. This is big. A Heaven split, perhaps. And X13, well, they're watching the ladder. Halo's watching for it. He'll dome Ponalone. Will he expect Janji, though, coming up the outside? He's still awful preoccupied with the ladder. Janji, he's going to get caught out from behind by Scar. Good read there by him. And a flawless round coming out from X13.
That's a great round, too. I mean, this is actually backed off the save, too. So, I mean, this is a good pickup for them, but not going to matter too much. Party Astronauts still have lots of cash in the bank. They're going to spend it all. And Ponalone will go for the AWP. See what he can find. So now that they've lost the round, this is where we see that they should be able to change up their game plan, take this a little bit more slow, possibly. Or maybe they're really feeling a box and they might try to, but it looks like already they're going to look like they're going to mimic the same plan, but instead they're going to wait things out now.
Yeah, slowing things down, I think, is definitely the wise call for the Party Astronauts. They've been going aggressive 5 rounds in a row. Last round, they got caught out. If the bomb made its way down vents, it's a completely different story. But the bomb dropped outside of the vent and kind of ruined the day. But Ponalone is going to ruin Lemon's day. Scar falls to the hands of Janji. And this is what Party Astronauts wanted to make out of this round. Hicks into their favor. Map control on the board. Garfield getting awful close to Squeaky, though, has to be careful not to get caught out and stuck in a cage here. We'll see if he'll get caught out right now. There's a couple players nearby. Garfield will do the catching for one. Traded out nicely by Cynic. Maxwell and Halo, last two alive up in Heaven. But they might be sent down to the underworld pretty quickly as Party Astronauts continue to push out onto A.
Bomb's going to get planted, too. No more utility, 1 smoke available. I believe that's just on Ponalone. Oh, Maxwell takes some big damage just from fall damage alone. He will take down Janji. They get that information now that X13 are going to retreat this. So Party Astronauts, if they want, they could go for the hunt on this. I don't know if it makes the most sense in this case. I mean, they're going to see if, one of them can get the kill. If one more dies, they might just want to save those guns. Ponalone definitely wants to be the player that he stays back, obviously, with the AWP. Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben's getting closer. Oh, he might be able to get this, Boggs. He will not. Halo actually has the high ground, so now they lost 2 players. And Cynic, can he get the 3rd? He will not. The AWP will still be in play here from X13, but that's going to be a 5-1 for Party Astronaut.
It's still very much worth it to get that extra gun out of the hands of X13. It makes them buy down significantly as you see Scars at 200, so is Lemons. Maxwell just above that 2K mark. Halo's the only guy besides Maxwell who really has any comfortability in terms of economy. And Party Astronauts are completely misreading the situation here. They've gone for 3 MAC-10s unless the call is just to run something down. And I guess the call was just a run down ramp because the 3 MAC-10s just completely charged through. Halo caught off guard, only able to get 1. Maxwell already falling back towards spawn. Don't think the save call has been initiated yet, but it all hinges on what Scar can do here towards double door. Sprays down 1 flank by DJ. Backstab works, but Garfield's here. And he's just spooned a big plate of victory for X13.
Oh, look at this plate.
They have the bomb. Wait,
oh, that's so
alone
sick.
is... Yep. Exactly. Ponalone's just sick.
Oh, and the trigger discipline. It's just next level. Maxwell again on the clutch. By himself. I mean, the bomb's down, and he's got that little bit of utility, so he will flush out underneath by red box, but he will not be able to find anybody. So for him, this is about survival. If he can get this open in the next round, that might not be a bad thing. It looks like he still wants to test this, miss this shot. Janji will take him down. Now they'll get the upgrades. A big round for the Party Astronauts and X13. They have enough cash where they could force this in. I mean, Halo has about 7,500. So it could try to throw things around. The op will be purchased. So they are going to try to go for this again, Boggs.
Nuke is a map like Inferno where you can get some good success off of a force buy around. The MP9s, the shotguns can do good damage at the close range angles, but X13 are quickly running out of rounds they can afford to lose on this CT side. Already they've allowed Party Astronauts up to a 6-round T side. Anything more, and Party Astronauts should be taking this map with relative ease. Scar's going to get picked off by opponent alone. Flashbang does not blind him. Maxwell walks in. Johnsey's got the idea, jumps across, runs around, quite literally holding A and D, and not letting go of those mouse 1 or those keys. And well, Janji just doing Janji classic things. Gets that nade onto site as well. Doesn't really do much damage, actually bounces up. Still 5v2 or 5v3 for Party Astronauts of the 2-man pick, and they can go wherever they want. A, B, outside, inner. Whole map is their oyster.
Very fruitful. Garfield, though. Oh, the timing. Just a little bit too late. Just like that, it's swept up, and Party Astronauts pick up another. And this is a side, I mean, for X13, this isn't typically a side that they're, dominant on. I mean, they think of about a 37% win rate on their CT side in comparison to their T side, where it's actually 62. So we're going to see the timeout come through from X13, and I think it's definitely needed, Boggs, because, I mean, now things are getting a little out of control. There was a little bit of a hiccup earlier on, but now Party Astronauts have really been able to have some smooth sailing this game so far.
Yeah, and the only round that X13 won was basically decided by a little bit of RNG, with a bomb dropping out of the vent instead of going down. Again, the bomb goes down that vent, Party Astronauts have a wide open B site, it's a completely different round. And now with X13 going for that force buy, it not panning out, they have a very difficult decision ahead of themselves. They're probably going to lose this round, whether they force, whether they have, or whether they save. What matters is what comes after this one, what comes after this half buy. If they can get to 7, there is a chance, but getting to 7 rounds is going to be one of the hardest bits of work to do for them, as Party Astronauts completely reading the game incredibly well. Pone alone going for the op picks yet again. Full outside pressure by X13, but it's been read well. Party Astronauts getting a feel for these tendencies of X13. Janji with a good bit of nade damage. Sprays down one. Converts, actually it's Cynic to get a couple of those kills, just backing up Janji, who does end up hitting the dirt. But Cynic and DJ are going to farm the last couple of kills, and Halo might be lucky on one. That is unfortunate from Halo, and I don't think he's getting out of this one alive. Oh, Pone alone wanted the style.
Oh, man. Pone alone wants any style point he can get, man. You could see he was looking for it. He got the bunny hop. He's like, oh, I'm getting him. But, I mean, just that one shot from Halo made the connection. He's like, nope, I'm not doing it. 8-1, so now Party Astronauts have been able to take the half. But, I mean, at this rate, Boggs, like, how much of a dominant lead do we see from them? I mean, X13 don't really have the answer yet. Still going to bring the op out, so they're not going to get rid of that game plan yet. We'll see what they can do. If they don't pick up this round, this could be a potential double digit here for Party Astronaut.
Janji's got an MP5, and he just jump shot Garfield out towards Mini, holding in towards Tetris. Janji might just get a second. No, he runs back to site. This is an opportunity for Scar now, but the bomb goes down. Do they expect a player in Mini? That's a big question mark now. Will they expect the player in Mini? Now they will. Molotov comes through. Lemon's only able to get one dropping down from Heaven, but Halo comes through and gives Halos to a pair. He'll continue that spray and hold down Heaven. Good spam by Scar onto the player in towards Hunt as well. Ben in a 1v3. Headshot swiftly dispatched. And he get the next couple of kills. Molotov will hold that bay. He's gonna go through. He's sitting in the flames, and he'll burn alive, but it does not matter. Ben with the 1v3, crisp and clean on the shots and the spray. And Party Astronauts will not be outdone. 9-1, the score.
Oh my god. I mean, when I talked about style points, Ben just took it to a whole new level. I was just gonna say, like, man, I can see Ben just swinging this. He's full confidence mode. Oh man, what a thing of beauty. And again, frustration is just built up for the X13 squad. They just cannot seem to catch a break at any moment now. And Party Astronauts have been able to just push on through the vent. They're already in lower. They have the lurk of Cynic in lobby. But a great shot from Halo, but it's not going to really matter anything yet.
Man advantage now for X13, but can they get this into a winnable situation? Can they actually win this situation preparing to retake with no kit. They do have an AK and a couple of deagles, but getting past Polo is not going to be an easy task. Ben's holding in towards double doors as well. Polo an uncharacteristic miss, and he's gone for the deagle next, but DJ's got the line as well. Both exits over towards ramp are covered, and there's nowhere for Halo to run or hide. He's going to have to sprout wings and fly away if he wants to get out of this one, because Party Astronauts are continuing to hunt. He's stuck out towards ramp, and he might not get left with that bomb explosion. Will actually survive there. I guess bomb radiuses on Nuke are still as mysterious as they ever have been, and doesn't really matter in the end, though. The AK will get saved, but Party Astronauts to an indomitable 10-round T-side.
Whew, okay. Party Astronauts are really trying to end this quick. Full gun round one more time from X13. We see that, Party Astronauts, they put a lot of pressure into the connector. They just kind of do the mid presence where they get a lot of utility burn. Look at that. Already down in vent. Cynic gets 2. And Lemon's able to reply back. He's in the back of the silo. He'll find it. But then Ponalone gets the reply. And now it's a 2v2. John G down to 2 HP. 53 left for Ben. The bomb is dropped in favor for X13. But plenty of time the Party Astronauts can work with. Ben trying to get the utility lined up, locked and loaded. Not going to be able to work. And John G, 1 HP in a dream on the clutch situation. I mean, we've seen him do some nasty things, but surely not this.
Well, he does have the bomb, and he does have a bit of utility. Now, where is Halo coming from Squeaky? Both players coming the same direction. Is John going to bait out the time and make him think he went towards B? I think they know he has to be A. I think they know he has to be here.
They definitely know he should be, because, I mean, they have the lineups where they're seeing lobby and they're looking across from Squeaky. But, I mean, the fact that he's burning the clock is good, because you can see X13 are moving a lot. Oh, the smoke comes through, the nade gonna drop. He might be able to escape, and actually that lands. Oh, no. He's playing mind games. He's playing mind games. He's gonna fake it. Oh, no, Halo. Oh, he bit on it. Oh, John G misses it. Oh, he takes him down to 18, so now he's really gonna go for this lower play. The CT's kind of scratching their heads, wondering what on earth is going on. We don't even know. So John G at least is going to get the bomb down, but he's got to get a good post-plant situation quick.
And I think he's done it. He's rotating around to control. He might even play double doors. It's still a great situation for John G. He opens the door. Maxwell's gone. And now Halo's a one-shot as well. It all comes down to who lands that first shot. Halo does have a nade, but will he use it, or will he try and play the sneaky beaky like? John G spotted him. He retreats back. Halo holding the line. John G hits the pixel. He hits the arm. A 1v2 with 1 HP. And you know John G's laughing his head off right now in TeamSpeak. You know he's having a great time as our Party Astronauts. And X13 cannot buy a round.
Oh, man. No kidding. Production with the sad face. Oh, that's such a feel-bad moment for X13. A round that could have been theirs. He just had to breathe on the guy, and he was dead. And John G just showing some good mechanics and some great game sense, too, right? I mean, he was able to just completely make a big fake. The fact that he threw the molly down in vent, it just made the CTs bite on that right away. Oh, man, John G. That is the magic we've wanted to see.
The magic wand got broken this time. Maxwell will take him down. But it's small consolation considering what he just did to his teammates and himself in that last round. DJ, gonna make his way up into heaven. Cynic has his gun of choice, let's call it. Nice little flashbang. Garfield gets caught off guard. Full white, and he gets taken down. Lemons will get traded out as well. Scar sitting on sight out towards Squeaky Door will dispatch Ben. I don't know if he'll be able to find much more. Nice little spray there from Cynic's on Negev. Will catch him off guard. And Cynic will just post up for another kill with the Negev. Maxwell's walking into it. And Cynic will put him to bed with a nice rat-tat-tat. Halo pushes it forward, though, and does drop the Negev on the floor. However, there's still Ponalone's op to contend with, as well as DJ. And, well, no scope. Oh, he just let him go.
He's just toying with him, man. I can just hear him laughing and just talking about this too, just like,
right?
Yeah, I know he's here. It's all good.
He's like,
And
"I just
Halo
went
has
back
no
into hut,
idea.
man."
Oh, he's right beside him. He's right beside him.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
no,
my-
no.
Not like this. Oh, poor Halo.
Yes,
Poor Halo. He has
yes.
no idea. And he's going to get the backstab. Oh, Pole alone. Oh, man. That is going to leave a mark. My God.
Some psychological scarring, that's for sure. Oh, this is just brutal at this point. This is... Are we sure we're allowed to air this? This is... This is something else right now. Party astronauts are, well, having quite a bit of a party. They're enjoying themselves, and X13 are the ones on the receiving end of the Party astronauts' domination. Don't know if X13 are going to be able to do too much more in this one, although Scar will aggress outer yard, get the pick onto DJ. Still, a play that reeks of desperation. X13 definitely far past that point, only 2 rounds to go, including this one, and they've only put a singular round on the board.
Everything they try, it just doesn't seem to work. I mean, X13 have kind of done the same setup, right? But Party Astronauts, they're just playing so unorthodox and just catching these guys off guard, and it's just so frustrating, especially on CT side, where you think that you can, you know, pad a few rounds and get them some things going. I know Nuke is probably more T-sided, obviously, but 12-line score, or 12-1 score, sorry. And now they lose some players. Lemons takes down Pone alone, so the op's been dropped, but it's still one here for Cynic. And the bomb. Ben, he's already in lower. Like, what is happening? And now Ben's going to creep on through. John G close into hut. So the smokes will come in. So they get the bomb plant at least. All right, so X13 do have the player advantage, but I mean, I don't know if that's going to mean anything here, Boggs.
It doesn't mean anything even when John G has 1 HP, so I definitely agree with that sentiment that it's not really going to mean too much. They do know one's coming in from Mini as well. Lemon's revealing his position with a nade. Ben with a nice little headshot. John G knows one drop down. He's still going to hold the line, sprays down the Mini player, and continues on the Garfield, who is hating Tuesdays now, because this is definitely not an easy day here for X13. Man advantage, man disadvantage. Bomb down, 1 HP opponent. It matters not. Party astronauts pile round after round on the board, and Pone alone has gone for the Bison.
I like it.
There's 3 players without a helmet. It legitimately could find kills.
Ooh. Okay.
Maxwell, where's that been all day?
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm like, we're at round 15 and he finally does something a little flashy like that. A little bit late, but hey, maybe we get ourselves a second? I don't know.
Definitely 2 is better than 1.
Okay. Ooh, Scar even now. He comes in the back line. Cynic on a 1v5 clutch. He's got the op out. They know exactly where he is. Ooh, he's trying to be cheeky, but it will be a 13-2 half. We're going to take a very short break as we let Party Astronauts cool down a little bit.
Told you it'd be a really short break. I'm Boggs, joined by Laz. Half number 2 of map number 2 here between Party Astronauts and X13. X13 now going on the offense. Party Astronauts set to receive. And let's see if they will hold on the line against the onslaught of X13, pushing out towards A. Garfield trying to play around Squeaky. He gets shut down like a squeaky toy. DJ's holding the line towards Mini. Headshots one, but Halo and Scar have found a couple of victims in their own right. But DJ continues his personal tear. Headshots left and right. Halo survives barely with a dink from the CZ. Now the bomb's going to rotate down towards B, but Ben and Cynic are on their way to stop this plant. Halo's going to hold the line for now. Will Ben expect a player in towards Hall and towards Ramp? Ben spotted the player going down towards the site. Bomb plant's going to come through, and Cynic's revealed his position. But Halo, very low, very weak. Now with Cynic holding the line towards double doors, there's not much X13 can do. Ben should manage his kill into Halo or in towards Lemons, who tries to walk up control, but he gets stomped out by Ben. Cynic with the CZ finally gets one to his name. And Party Astronauts will get a 14th on the board. And, well, so it continues. Party Astronauts did not cool their jets in the halftime break.
Yeah, it was a pretty short break, so I mean, they really just wanted to get things going. Oh, man. Well, what a statement we're seeing from Party Astronauts, that's for sure. I mean, X13, this is what we talked about coming against the big dogs here. The ESL Challenger League in North America. 14-2, and we see John G even gets himself a little bit more on the curiosity of the purchases, and this is a force from X13. This is all going to be here, all the marbles being placed, everything on the deck. Oh, and the guns are spamming away, not able to get the cross. He's a bit late, but he gets the kill. He gets the kill at the last second. I'm done. I can't handle it.
John G's joining the Negev party, lads. It's not just Cynic now. John G's feeling the angst, the intuition to go for the laser pointer. And Cynic's going to get one for his own, not to be outdone by John G. Nuke on the block. Cynic's got to show him how it's done with the Negev. Gets the headshot. And Party Astronauts one round away from putting this one to bed. Mag 7 for opponent alone. Double Negevs for John G and Cynic. DJ and Ben will hold on to the normal guns here. Everybody else, though, having a little bit of frisky fun. Tech 9s, a Deagle, a Mac 10, and utility for X13. But I don't know if they're going to get anything around the Negevs or Pwn alone. Swag 7 charging through vending machines, trying to get himself a couple of drinks and a couple of kills. He's got 2 for his trouble. DJ pops a couple as well. And Pwn alone for the hat trick. Yes, he will. He'll steal the knife from Ben. And Party Astronauts will steal the lead from X13. 16-10, 16-2. And folks, that's all she wrote for this one.
I'm a little speechless if I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, what a better way to end that whole thing but the nail to the coffin if you're pulling alone with a nice